Merab is defending his belt against Petr Yan at UFC 323. In today's video, I'm going to break down their first fight, where Petr went wrong, and as a bonus, I will break down how I think Petr can beat Merab. So without further ado, let's get serious. That is my new drum made out of pure buffalo hide. But first, this video is brought to you by Prize Picks. It's so simple. Go to the App Store, download Prize Picks. You pick more or less your favorite player in the NBA, NHL, UFC, boxing for a chance to win 100 times your money. It's available in states like Texas, California, and 30 more plus Canada. It's a great time to play because if you use code TIMBO, Prize Picks will give you $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. And now Prize Picks is expanding the game beyond player picks. Now you can make real money, team picks, cultural picks, and all-in-one trusted Prize Picks app. That's Prize Picks code TIMBO. Let's get to the video. Okay, the great Merab Dvalishvili. Right now, it's really undebatable. This guy is the greatest bantamweight of all time, easily, and he's taking on Petr Yan. Petr Yan is a freak. This guy is on a 3-fight win streak against very tough opponent. He beat Song Yadong. He beat Davison Figueiredo, former 125 champion, and then Marcus McGee, who is an absolute stud. He's taking on Merab. Now Merab, I'm pretty sure, shot on him 49 times, which is absolutely unheard of. Merab Dvalishvili, his win streak is insane. Everybody knows it. Corey, Shane, Umar, Shane, Henry Cejudo, Petr Yan, Jose Aldo, and this guy's a real problem. This guy is a real problem, but I tell you what, a lot of people are counting out Petr Yan, and I feel like they're making a mistake. This guy, supposedly, he had a broke hand in their first match, and when you watch them fight, it kind of does look like he has a broke hand. He's not winging it with full power. Now, Merab is hungry for a knockout. He's hungry for a knockout. He's hungry for a TKO. And that is where I think Petr Yan has the opportunity to crack Merab when Merab is swinging. You saw it against Corey Sandhagen when he really started to flurry against Corey Sandhagen. That chin is floating. That chin is floating, and Petr Yan is a master of boxing with little 4-ounce gloves. Anything can happen. So let's check out their first fight. Okay, here we go. Orthodox. You see Merab, he's got this springy stance. He's not really a flat-footed guy. He's sitting there bouncing, springing. You have no idea if he's going to blitz into a right hand. You have no idea if he's going to blitz into a head inside single leg, just like that. He goes head inside single leg. Right behind the knee, head inside, uses his head and almost runs the pipe. He doesn't just grab it and stop. He uses his head and tips Petr backwards. Petr does a good job here, though, at keeping his elbows in tight. His elbows aren't really flared out like this, where it's easy to lock your hands underneath the armpits. Petr keeps his right elbow tight, starts fighting hands, cuts it inside, and now he's up. That was a nice key there for Petr Yan, popping up right away, not letting Merab settle. This is going to be another key, trying to back Merab up. Wrestlers, they don't shoot as well when they're backing up. Backing him up is a key. Easier said than done, because you don't know if he's going to fucking try to blast you or he's going to penetrate and shoot right through you. Let's see here. Constantly changing levels. Now, southpaw, this is Merab's favorite takedown. He flashes the right hand high, goes head outside into the high crotch. Runs the pipe on the high crotch. Petr has great balance. Limp legs out. That's going to be another key with Petr. Another key with Petr is a lot of limp legs. A lot of good reactions when Merab's in those single legs. Having a whizzer, having a wrist, having a collar tie, having a wrist, keeping the heel to the butt. So now this is a spot where I thought we were going to be able to catch Merab a little bit cleaner. When he squares his feet like that, he really lunges in, but he really is very explosive. Very explosive, and he's quicker than he looks on camera. But these are some mistakes he makes with the real sniper striker, where he's lunged into that right hand. Look at his chin's exposed, his feet are square. But again, Petr Yan's really not the sniper type of fighter. Southpaw. Merab's whipping him high, and it's hard to fight guys that are just like, they don't have a great rhythm to them. They don't have a perfect, pretty traditional rhythm to them. They're really like spazzy and herky-jerky, and then they change levels, and then they bomb a 3-2, and then they change levels, and they throw a right hand. Now they're in single leg. That's a hard style to fight, and it's a hard style to prepare for. Merab is excellent at it. And the thing is with Merab too, it's just like, you think he's not a very smart guy, but again, his fight IQ is very, very good. And it's gotten probably 5 to 6 times better since this fight. Okay, we got Petr Yan pointing the fingers out like this. In all of his fights, he did this. When Sean fought Petr Yan, I had to tell the ref multiple times before the fight, don't let Petr Yan do this. And if you're trying to come in on him, he will poke your eyeballs out. We're orthodox here. And it's just, that's what we're saying. He'll shoot, and sometimes Merab, he'll shoot, not even care to finish. He'll shoot just to shoot, just to get you thinking, oh shit, he's going to shoot again. Popping the sticks, great idea. Hands coming above his eyebrows usually is kind of a tell that he's going to shoot. Petr Yan throws that weird body kick where he doesn't really tilt his body. So this is the one I'm talking about with the reactions. Look at Petr Yan's doing a good job. Heel to the butt. He's got a collar tie to avoid the body lock. And then a wrist. Merab goes head outside, runs the pipe, kind of funky. That was great defense by Petr Yan. Weird rhythm to this guy, and again, he does hide his shots, and he hides his overhands really, really well. So even when he throws his overhands, watch. When he throws his overhands, he does the exact same thing with his body as when he shoots. Changes levels right under Petr Yan's jab. Boom, goes head inside single. Petr Yan's reaction's beautiful here. He's got a whizzer. He changes levels with him. He's got a whizzer, his foot outside, and the wrist. Money reaction. So this is where Merab, Habib, Islam, this is how they finish. And it's a little bit different because usually in wrestling, you're taking it to the opposite armpit. He flares it high. Steps in with his right foot, trips the ankle, steps in front. Petr Yan pummels, and that's just good defense by Petr Yan. That's good defense by Petr Yan, but again, good defense isn't enough. You're going to have good defense and attack him. But to do that, you have to have extremely good cardio, again, because Merab is going to shoot 49 times. Again, into the single. Look it. Peter turns away right away. This is a classic single leg defense. You try to get the person's grip below your knee. When the grip is below your knee and there's no wrestling shoes on, you're going to be able to limp leg out. But he limp legs out perfect, just like that. So you don't really see Petr Yan whipping that right hand. Whipping it. He's really looking for a left hand. It's going to be interesting. Merab's confidence is going to be high, but we've seen this before so many times in MMA. You think someone's never going to lose. They're like, who's going to beat him? He's never going to lose. And then randomly, boom, they get clipped on the chin. And again, you never know what's going on with Merab's camp. You never know what type of fight camp Merab's having. He could be 100% healthy. Merab could be dealing with some major injuries where he's barely getting through it. You never really know. So to count someone like Petr Yan out is crazy. Watch where his right hand comes. Or 139, round 1. Watch where his right hand comes back. That's where his right hand comes back. It comes back to his hip. So again, if you got a sniper in there and he's bringing his hands like that, again, easier said than done with Merab, just because you're always thinking about that fucking takedown. Southpaw, he usually goes to the knee pick, throws the right hand, picks the ankle, goes to cradle here, front headlock. Does a lot of this stuff, just front headlocks, just to zap your energy, just to make you have to fight out of it and use a lot of energy to get out of it. Over 5 rounds, those kind of things add up. Again, fingers. Minute left in the first round, and you see Merab, he just mixes it so well. God. Peter's not really the guy to throw knees in the open either, I've noticed. So Peter, for no reason, takes a shot. Merab, strong. Everyone you've talked to that goes against Merab, that you see his legs, you see his butt, you see his hips. He's short, but he's very dense. And they say in this position, he's so strong. Again, he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind if you get up. Who gives a shit? You get up, you just used a lot of energy. He's springing. He's not even thinking cardio. Oh, I need to save my energy. The guy does that. I don't think that goes through that guy's mind. I need to save my energy. He's going guillotine. And notice in this fight, he's not going high elbow. He's just squeezing the head normal. In later fights, he starts to get his right elbow deep where you're attacking both the arteries that bring blood to your head are right here. And in a high elbow guillotine, this, and this are hitting both those arteries. And you can move into this power choke, squeezing the head off. Compared to a normal guillotine where you're squeezing their trachea, it's just a different squeeze. And in his past fights, he only attacked this kind of guillotine. Newer fights, it looks like he added that to his arsenal, a good high elbow guillotine where you turn it to a power choke, which is dangerous with a guy that strong who loves to grab the head. I mean, so round one, clearly Merab's, and even Merab's smart. He knows, he's like, I'm not going to finish this, but I'm going to crank on it a little bit. I'm going to crank on it, put my hips into it a little bit. These judges think, oh shit, he might have had him. Okay, here we go, round two. Springing on the outside. You don't know if he's going to change levels. You don't know if he's going to change levels right hand, and Peter's doing the right thing. Flashes jab, goes head really low. Okay, so then he steps outside. He takes a big, deep step outside. Goes single leg. Peter's defense is beautiful here. Foot on the outside, good whizzer. And now watch Merab's right leg. Takes a big step with this right leg. Big step on the right, boom. Steps deep, finishes the takedown. And again, doesn't care. He doesn't care if you get up. He's susceptible to be hit, but also his head is very big. His neck is very big. So this dude can absorb shots unless you put one right on his fucking chin. Right on the chin, like that left hand that buzzed by when Shug fought him. That could have done something, but it didn't. God had different plans. Okay, it's where Petr Yan's gonna just keep having to get busy. He does when he's when he's orthodox, he shoots head inside single. When he's southpaw, he shoots head outside. But the way he disguises it and how he disguises it with his springiness and explosiveness, it makes it a whole nother problem. A whole nother problem. And most of the time with these wrestlers, if you stuff 3-4 shots, get back on them, get back on their bodies, you start zapping their energy. Not only zaps their energy, but it kind of takes confidence from them. Merab doesn't give two fucks if you stuff 30 of his shots. 19 more are coming. See, that was a nice shot there. Floating back left hand, and if he could, that's a good shot. If he can be accurate, that floats back, boom, puts it on the lips. But again, Merab eats it, doesn't phase him one bit. They reset, throws the right hand. Look at his head outside. Throws the right hand just so Petr Yan's hands come up. He's head outside. His feet are set up to sprint. Goes head outside double. Boom. Sits him to his butt. And that was perfect. And again, he's not really like a Khabib, where Khabib really keeps you down and just beats the tar out of you. Merab doesn't mind letting you up and beating you up on the way up. That's pretty much how the fight played out. Now, when we watched Corey Sandhagen, when Merab was flurrying on Corey Sandhagen, there were spots for him to get countered. Again, when Merab flurries, his chin's up, he's flurrying. His chin's above his shoulder, and he's flurrying. So that's a spot where Petr Yan's good counterpunching with his left hooks and his right hands could get through. But again, we're dealing with a one-of-a-kind fighter, a real freak of nature. I don't know if the UFC's ever really seen a guy like this. Name another guy who's shot 49 times in 25 minutes. And 50-45 a guy like Petr Yan. Petr Yan's coming back hungry. Petr Yan is coming back hungry. He knows this might be the last opportunity for him to fight for the title. So I would not count Petr Yan out. He's a very good master of boxing. He's got good wrestling defense. Can he keep it up? Can he stuff Merab's shots? And right after he stuffs them, get on Merab. Get on him and come out and start getting busy right away and start backing Merab up. Let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think below. Hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out more than you know. And keep an eye out on my Instagram at TimWelchMT, on my Snapchat at TimWelchMT. I'm coming at you with some prize picks for UFC 324. I can't wait. Love you all. Bye-bye.